Welcome to Business Ninjas, brought to you by WriteForMe, where you'll hear from business leaders who are out there growing their business and slaying it every day. Learn from the masters. Let's get started.
Hey everybody, this is Kelsey here for another episode of Business Ninjas. I'm here today with Sophia Perez-Gutin. She's the responsible for Markham, which is Virtual Minds Marketing and Communication. Sophia, welcome to the show.
Hi, Kelsey. Nice to be here.
Absolutely. So, Sophia, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been a virtual mind as virtual minder since September 2018.
Mhm.
Actually, this Saturday is going to be my fourth anniversary here at the company.
Congratulations.
Um, Thank you so much. So a little bit about myself personally. I have a bachelor's degree in communications and advertising. I specialized in interactive and digital communication. And even though I started at Virtual Mind as a receptionist
Mhm.
in 2018, right now I'm the head of the Marcom team. And like I love my job, I love my team.
Yeah.
And thanks to the trust of Javier Minsky and Fernando Hudson, our CEO and COO, we've
Mhm.
been just growing up a lot and
Yeah.
creating amazing stuff all together.
That's fantastic. Talk about starting from, being a receptionist to being head of Markham. That's fantastic. So, when did you first become interested in communications and advertising?
I actually, when I was in secondary school, at high school, I started thinking I was going to be a programmer. But that lasted for a couple of years, I think. And then I saw that designing and like writing were like my kind of thing. So I
Hmm.
really searched for a degree, a career that merged
Hmm.
like my passions. I love technology, I love reading, I love movies, I love series. So I needed something that combine everything I love
Hmm.
into one. So I started analyzing marketing, and then I went onto advertising and communications, and here I am.
That's amazing. So tell me about Virtual Mind. What does Virtual Mind do?
Well, Virtual Mind started over 15 years ago as the idea of our amazing CEO, Javier. He's passionate about technology and he wanted to revolutionize the IT industry. So he, with a couple of friends, they got together and started building this that Virtual Mind is.
Hmm.
Nowadays, we are an IT staff augmentation company
Hmm.
that we are part of a bigger group. Right now, we've been acquired this year by SoftwareMind, a Polish company.
Hmm.
Um, but we basically provide amazing engineers to companies all over the US,
Hmm.
and like build them the team of their dreams.
That's fantastic. So it sounds like would someone reach out to you if they have a problem, or do you help from the get-go to establish these teams?
We have all sorts of clients. For
Hmm.
example, we have clients that the whole team, the whole development team is at Virtual Mind, and they
Okay.
started since the very beginning, developing every software solution they do.
Hmm.
And we also have clients that we are part of their development team in the
Okay.
US. So they like we work together alongside their teams in the US, and they also have part of their team here or in other parts of the world, of course.
Mhm.
But we have many types of clients, and we tend to um, work with them to find the best solution to create the best team for them.
Hmm. So it sounds like there's several different industries that you can serve.
Yes, of course. We've been working from medical industry to construction, real estate. A couple of years ago, we worked with nanotechnology. We are now working with machine learning. Like we've been in lots of industries, and like we are we don't have a limit in that
Hmm.
case. We just see what projects are interesting and revolutionary. So that's what we are always looking for.
That's fantastic. So walk me through what a project may look like from the beginning. What does that look like when they work with Virtual Mind?
We have an amazing recruiting team, our talent acquisition team, that once we get, for example, a team wants to develop a new platform or improve their platform, and they want to work with certain technologies. So they tell us, okay, we need this kind of developer or an analyst or mostly senior developers. So they tell us the profile they are looking for,
Hmm.
and once we have this, our amazing talent acquisition team gets into the game and starts looking for the perfect match for that client.
Hmm.
And sometimes we have teams for like more than 15 or 20 people. Sometimes we have teams smaller. It's depending on the client, their investments. So like that's everything is like tailored to the
Hmm.
special client we are working with. But that's why we have an amazing talent acquisition team that works with side by side with the client to find the best developer, engineer, or designer, whatever they are looking for.
Hmm. Yeah, so what I heard you talking about was a lot of that really like white glove service, that really hands-on, client-centered approach. What other ways does Virtual Mind stand out from its competition?
We are always like trying to take care of our virtual minders. We have an amazing people care team that it's not really common. The girls of the people care team are always working to find ways to implement new benefits or to help virtual minders. I mean, virtual minders are located all over Latin America.
Right.
So we don't have an office,
Hmm.
so it's really challenge for us to provide like the best work environment without having a physical work environment.
Hmm.
So this team goes above and beyond working and planning different ideas and different virtual meetings. For example, this Tuesday was Programmers Day, and we had an amazing time afternoon playing a couple of games all together,
Yeah.
virtually, of course, but they planned an amazing afternoon for us virtual minders to celebrate all together Programmers Day.
Oh, I love
And
that.
yes, and they are always like thinking of new events or new games or new ways to feel more close to each other.
Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong. Virtual Mind has been recognized as one of, one of a top rated places to work. Am I correct in that?
Exactly. We've been last year we were recognized as a great place to work for millennials,
Hmm.
and right now we are currently in the process of being certified for the third time in a row as a great place to work.
That's fantastic. And that's reported by, every employee, correct?
Exactly. Every collaborator here at Virtual Mind has its own voice, so we are all ready to hear
Mhm.
them out and see where we can improve. I mean, every time we get this recognition, is we've been getting since 2020.
Mhm.
Every time we get this recognition, it's amazing for us because it means we are doing something right
Mhm.
for our virtual minders.
Mhm.
But even though we get the recognition, we are always working to improve for next year. We read every single one of the comments and see what can we do, what can we change, what can we create, or where we can be better.
Mhm. Mhm. So it sounds like through COVID, despite being separated and what was going on in the world, you were able to one, scale the business, but also two, scale in a way that your employees felt heard, felt welcomed, and respected. Am I right in that?
Exactly. To give you an idea, when I entered Virtual Mind, we were like 50 people all together in the office
Mm-hmm.
having lunch, and that changed
Mm-hmm.
abruptly during the pandemic. But we are now more than 150, located
Wow.
everywhere in Latin America. And also our clients, I mean, we in January 2020, there were like 8 clients, and now we
Mm-hmm.
have more than 20 clients. So we've been growing at a real fast pace.
Mm-hmm.
But as the staff, like the Marcom team, talent acquisition,
Mm-hmm.
administration, people care, and of course, management, we've
Mm-hmm.
been all working together to like be the essence of Virtual Mind that we're with since the beginning, since 2005
Mm-hmm.
to right now,
Yeah.
with all the growing that we did.
Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about your target audience. Who are you? Because you talked about being able to serve several different industries. Tell me who you really look to target with Virtual Mind.
I mean, we as talking about the marketing side, we have
Mhm.
two target audience, because on the sales part, we are looking for like innovative innovative North American companies who are
Mhm.
in need of a team of engineers.
Mhm.
And we like working alongside our partners with their revolutionary projects, like
Mhm.
regarding other industries, like I said before.
Mhm.
We really like to make a difference and to help them build their dream project. I mean, to help them build the thing that they were dreaming of.
Mhm.
So that's like our sales target. Now to the talent part, we are looking for amazing software engineers with outstanding skills, and of course in excellent English level, because even though we are in Latin America, all of our clients are from the US, so
Mhm.
English is a must for us.
Mhm.
Um, but that's not just it, because we have something that is called the Virtual Mind Way, and
Mhm.
every virtual minder helps to build that virtual mind way of working, of
Mhm.
living, of being companions, of
Mhm.
working all together. Um, I always like to say that virtual mind, even though we've grown amazingly, we're still like a family
Mhm.
altogether.
Mhm.
A family of professionals, of course, but we always have that attitude of can do, will do.
Yeah.
We are always aiming to improve. We are always training to be better.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, so the people that join our company must have that essence of
Mhm.
training and aspiring to be the best version of
Mhm.
everyone we can be.
And how do you work to educate, your prospective customers about the Virtual Mind way and about what Virtual Mind can do for them?
It's crazy how well we complement work with our partners.
Mhm.
But we are always working like with our inbound strategy, our content strategy, to tell them how we can help them with examples.
Mhm.
We have a blog that is dedicated especially for our partners, current partners, or
Mhm.
future partners, telling them how we did, for example, in the pandemic. We started talking about organizational culture and talent acquisition in the pandemic, um, because we rocked during the 2020 and 2021. It's been 2 amazing years for us at
Mhm.
Virtual Minds. So we thought, okay, we've been doing things this way and things have been working for us, so why
Mhm.
not share it with everyone we can.
Yeah.
So we started writing about that, and we're always trying to like tell this the virtual mind way and how we can help them
Mhm.
through our content to our clients
Mhm.
or prospects.
Mhm. And do you do a lot of that education through other social media channels besides your blog? Like, what has been the most successful platform for you?
I mean, the my team and my Markham team has been amazing this couple of years, rebuilding the social medias.
Mhm.
Um, each each person of my Markham team has been working with one social media. So like the strategy, we think like a whole strategy of content and
Mhm.
ideas and like general, and then each one works with their specific social media.
Mhm.
We love LinkedIn, we love Twitter, Instagram. We always like to show
Mhm.
some kind of activities or insights or ideas, or our teams are not only our staff teams but
Mhm.
our development teams, our
Mhm.
clients. What do they do? Like we always try to tell everyone how proud we are to be virtual minders and to be working at Virtual Mind and to be working with our clients. We are really proud to reach this point. We know
Mhm.
we have a long road to travel still,
Mhm. Mhm.
but we always love telling right now how things are and how
Mhm.
happy we are here.
Mhm. Mhm. That's really fantastic. I love hearing like the pride in your voice, because I can really hear how proud you are. One, proud in yourself, in the journey you've had, but also two, proud in the virtual mind way.
Exactly, exactly. Being a proud virtual minder myself, it's the way I want to communicate, like right now in this podcast or in my social media, whenever I have time or whenever I meet with my team, I'm always like happy and trying to like transfer this sort of
Mhm.
energy into my team.
Mhm.
And I think that's key for me as a team leader and for me as a virtual minder, because whenever I talk to other virtual minders, I'm always happy and trying to let them know I'm happy being a virtual minder, because that's the truth.
Mhm.
I mean, everyone goes through their up and downs and challenges, of course, but challenges makes us grow.
Mhm.
So I'm really proud of my journey,
Mhm.
professional and of course as a virtual minder.
Mhm. So, what would be one thing that you would want our listeners to know either about your industry or about Virtual Mind?
I can tell you a little bit about both. Nearshoring, what we do, like IT staff augmentation, is we're always telling that it's the future because there are a lot of benefits.
Mhm.
I mean, the English level from our engineers, it's amazing. So sometimes there is that scaring thought that, okay, I'm working with someone that doesn't speak English
Mhm.
as a first language.
Mhm.
But Latin America has amazing English level, and like the time zone is pretty much the same. So there are not that much difference to having an like a team in the company
Mhm.
than having a team within nearshoring.
Mhm.
So that's like about what we do and the industry. And about virtual mind, I think that every virtual minder can ramp up every project they are getting into. We everything. We all love what we do, and we are in every single detail in within the projects we are working with, like within customer care or having an account manager that is
Mhm.
like the nexus between the developers and the client.
Mhm.
So we are always trying to make our clients happy. We are working every single time to give the best quality of work while being kind of part of the team that the clients already have.
That's fantastic. That gives a lot of insight into the industry, but also Virtual Mind as well, and how well integrated they are, and how important Virtual Mind can be for the future moving forward. Like you said, I think that's fantastic. So, Sophia, before you go, I have one more question for you, okay? What
Yeah,
would
of
be
course.
one thing, both personally and professionally, that you hope to be celebrating in this next year?
Um, I'm hoping to be celebrating, my fifth anniversary and just reaching the fourth one, but
Hmm.
I'm hopeful for the future to keep on growing my team. That it's amazing, and like having an amazing team that you get along and work so well. It's key for me to work and to keep on being happy and proud of my work, of course. So that's more or less that. Keep on building here my team and my future at Virtual Mind.
Hmm. Well, Sophia, this has been a fantastic conversation. One, about how powerful Virtual Mind has been, and the interpersonal relationships that you've been able to foster and continue to foster throughout COVID. I think I certainly hear your passion behind Virtual Mind, for your employees, but also for the work that you're doing for these software development teams. So I absolutely loved our conversation, and I thank you for being on Business Ninjas. Again, Sophia Perez Gutin, she's responsible for Markham, again, which is the marketing communications from Virtual Mind. Sophia, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you so much, Kelsey. Bye bye.